All right, good afternoon, YouTube. So today I'll be talking about the big five personality types in psychology, and I'm pretty much just covering these kind of like to give you guys like a fundamental understanding of like the way personality works, right? Because like I think people look at personality like kind of like a label, but in reality, like in the field of psychology, the way we look at personality is more like a set of behavior patterns. Okay, and none of these are written in stone. You could have like one of these or lean one way or the other, and have straight traits from all the other one, right? So first one I'm gonna talk about is openness. This is the first one. This is somebody who's gonna be comfortable with new ideas, creative, imaginative, they're cool with change. People that have like a high openness, that usually means they're gonna be pretty curious. So like somebody with low openness though, that's gonna mean that this is the type of person that prefers structure and like things that are familiar, okay? Then you have conscientiousness, right? So this is somebody who's disciplined, organized, responsible. They have like good follow through. They're great with like planning and consistency, or like responsible. These people are conscientious, or conscientiousness. The next one is extroversion. All right, so this is like an extrovert. Somebody puts a lot of energy out because the way that they like kind of get energy is from social interaction, stimulation, or like other activities outside themselves. They're going to seek engagement. The opposite of that would be an introvert, which is not really a personality type, but I'm just going to cover it. But introverts, which like I am naturally, I think, recover through like quiet, alone time, and like a quiet space. You know what I mean? Like that's how kind of we get our minds right. Then you have agreeable people. All right, these people are going to be cooperative. They're going to have empathy. They're going to have patience, concern for others. You know, agreeableness, some people look at it negatively, some people look at it positively. I'll say this, high agreeableness can definitely support teamwork, but too much, what I've seen with agreeable people, is that they tend to let people push boundaries that they shouldn't. And that leads to a lot of issues, like just psychologically. Then last one you have is neurotic or neuroticism, right? So this is emotional sensitivity to stress, threats, or uncertainty. People with high neuroticism, means they have a very strong emotional reaction, like to stress or just like to systems, like to pretty much any type of like nervous system reaction. All right, it doesn't mean they're weak, right? They might blow up or something, have like things like that happen. It doesn't mean they're weak, but they definitely have to learn how to regulate, or they're gonna always have problems. So you can see like just based off those five, if you mix some of them together, you're gonna get like a bad output. I think the goal should be that people should try to implement a little bit of all the personality types, you know? All right, see you later.